Right. Let's get the live chat up on my phone so I can see what I'm talking to. Let's find it. It's somewhere. And any second now. There we go, I found it. Right. Hello everyone, it's me, Spurs Rail 96, and welcome to another Train Sim World free live stream, concluding the little trilogy of streams on California's Peninsula Corridor. Tonight, or this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you're watching around the world, I am taking a look at one of my favourite locomotive add-ons, the Caltrain MP15DC shunter or switcher. So let's go into the journey mode, pick the MP15DC. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare the special train, and then we're going to be a hero and rescue a failed train. So the first one here, it says in the details, combine two recently arrived gallery sets into a single 10-car train ready for its later departure on a special service to San Francisco. So let's get rocking and rolling. I will say my hellos to Liam, Trainmaster and Alfie. Hope all of you are all well, and hope everyone has had a good weekend, regardless if you're watching live or on playback. Okay. Oh, so good to get back in this. It's been so long. Reverser in. Oh. Put the generator field switch on, turn the headlights on to dim, number lights to on. Let's get the brakes sorted out. Right, let's check the switches. One there, and that should do it. There we go. Let's face the back. Wait for the brakes to warm up. Right, let's get going. We have to firstly stop at Santa Clara North Lead. There it is. One of my favourite locomotive DLCs. So good. So good. Looks the part. Sounds the part, and it certainly goes the part. The reason why I like it so much is not only because it's a traditional NCAV designed switcher, it's what you can do with it. The variety of services that it brings to Peninsula Corridor is really unlike any other of the Loco DLCs. You've got some unusual services like preparing a special train, rescuing a failed train. You've got light engine moves up and down the line. You've got maintenance of way moves. You've got some switching duties at the maintenance facility, or in like South San Francisco Yard, or at San Francisco Station, 4th and King Street Station itself. So yeah, it brings a lot to the party, that's for sure. And it's wonderfully created. The sounds are pretty good. The modelling, yeah, well, with I think most of the Train Sim World locomotives, the modelling you would expect to be pretty good, and obviously it certainly is very good indeed. And the fact that Dovetail actually went out to California, you know, to get their hands on one of these. I think one of them was dead, if I'm mistaken. I think one of them was like dead in the yard, and the other one was actually out and about. So that fact, you know, the fact that they were able to get up close and personal with it, sit in the cab, look at the tiny details of it, yeah, certainly shows in the final product. Right, we need a couple to some gallery coaches. So let's move some switches. That's where we're coupling up to. Oh, we're moving forward when we shouldn't be. The only annoying thing I could complain about the switcher is actually fairly recently I've discovered there's been a few problems with the user interface as far as the timetable is concerned for this. You can access all of the services. That's not the problem. The timings are all inaccurate, particularly in the journey mode. Like the time of day it states is incorrect, and I think how long the service takes is also stated incorrectly, so that's a bit of a niggle, I would say. And I'm sure Dovetail will be able to fix that shortly. They've been doing lots of things to the user interface, so hopefully they can fix that small issue. Attractor Free Thrasher, hey, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're well. There we go, coupled up. Right, well, what do we need to do? Uncouple one vehicle. Is that right at the end? Indeed it is. Uncouple this 2-cat. There we go. Right, we need to stop yet again at Santa Clara North Lead. Put a reverser into reverse spurs, that might be wise. Full power. Let's see it move, shall we? From a nice distance. Come on, train. Move backwards. It's making a lot of noises, but not a lot of movement. Why is that now? Taking a while to warm up or something? Is it uncoupled? I did uncouple it, didn't I? Come on! Power! Faster! What's going on? Brakes are fully released. Ah. It's accidentally coupled up again, maybe. It has. Right, we'll do it again. Right, go. Gee, it doesn't want to move, does it? Come on. My God. I never thought a switcher would struggle. Come on. Use your power. I don't want to move. That's odd. Something with the brakes, maybe. Let's have a look. Lead or dead, maybe. Let's put it. Nope. I'll put the brakes on again. Maybe apply the power first. Service selector for stalling. Switching, maybe. I've never used the service selector switch in my life, so Right, let's try again. Full power. Let's go. We move forward, backwards just slightly, but we can't seem to move. Very odd. Series for stalling. That seemed to sound more powerful. Let's put it in switching 2 and see what happens. Come on now, full power. You should be able to take this in your stride. It don't want to move, does it? Oh, how strange is that? There's not a button I've accidentally pressed, but I shouldn't have. Generator field, that's on. There's a fuse box I know somewhere. Let's have a look at the fuse box. Is there anything that should be on that... Oh, is that number lights? No, it's all fine. Platform lights, headlight control. Put the power. It does not want to move, does it? Maybe if I move forward and then backwards. It's a silly decision, I know, but let's give it a go. We've got nothing to lose. Will it move? Nope, it's not going to move at all, is it? No. Oh dear. My favourite little switcher is having a few issues. Sounds like the brakes are not on or something. I wonder if it's the cab car. I wonder if the brakes are on in the cab car or something. Let's go and have a little investigation. I didn't encounter this in my practice run. Right, let's hop aboard. Tractor free fascia. I'm good. Currently enjoying Cajon Pass. It's a great challenge down the pass. Sounds great too. Hope to have to implement a couple of force meter like they have on the Run Sim 8. Yeah, Cajon Pass. It's really good fun, isn't it? Some great visual vistas as well. Slovak Ball Mapper. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Liam, did you hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon? It had great food, but no... Oh, God. Hey, you and your jokes. Right, let's get in this cab car and have a little investigation. Thought that was me moving backwards for a second. Now, is something off or on that shouldn't be on? What have we got here? None of these matter. Dynamic brakes are off. I don't know, I don't get it. Here we go, what have we got? Yeah, the brakes are cut out. Most odd. I don't know what to do. I could restart it. That could be my only other thing to do, I suppose. Better close that door.
The doors are about to close.
I'd have liked to have seen the AI try this service. I've got an idea. Let's uncouple it and recouple it again. That might be a good idea. I did go in with a bit of force, I must admit. So maybe if I do that. I'm going the wrong way. Where am I going? This way. In we go. Close that door. Oh, that's a lot of light. Where's that coming from? Struth. That's very bright all of a sudden. That's not my light, is it? Oh, must be the sun. Right, let's move back. Let's try again. Let's couple again. Come on. Alright, we're coupled up. Let's release the brakes. Okay. I'm going to go and double check just to be sure. Okay, as we move back a tiny bit, that may be the breathing space we need. Come on, you can do it. Don't let me down. Brake pressure is good, and it's still not going to go back. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it, is it? No, it's not. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Let me change up my brake switch, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there, 12.6 or 26. Let's see what happens here. I don't think much will happen. Nope. Ain't gonna move, is it? No. No, wow, what a disappointment. A little shunter I was praising has let me down. I'll have to pick another service. What a disappointment. Deary me. No, in fact, the handbrake was off. Fascia free tractor. I went in the cab car and the brakes were off. Handle was in the off position, so the brakes shouldn't be applied. In the cab car, at least, anyway. Right, we're going to have to pick another one. That's a bit of a gut wrench. Well, that's preparing a special train. Gone down the drain. Well, let's do this one. The rescue failed train. A gallery set has failed in San Jose Diridon. Bring it to the Central Equipment Maintenance Operations Facility and then replace the locomotive and cab car so it can return to service. Right, let's hope this one works. I'll give that one another try. And if it doesn't, second time round, then that's just the way it is, isn't it? Right. Take two. I'm just thinking, did I put the cutout valve in passenger last time? Did I put it in freight? I might have put it in the wrong setting. I've got a funny feeling I did. I'll probably watch it back and be like, you blithering idiot. What am I doing? Fuses. Number lights. Right, let's check the switches again. And so this one works this time. Turn around. So right, we have to stop at Santa Clara North Lead. I think the failed train's in the station. I can't remember which one. I think it's that one. Or maybe that one. Slovak ball mapper. What phone do you use? I use a iPhone 13 Pro Max. Speed limit has increased to 10 miles per hour. Here we go. Turn around. Do we go forwards? Yes, we do. Just had to rethink for a minute, because I thought we'd have to reverse onto the main line. But we're going a different way. Through the train wash. Lovely. Give this switcher a little wee scrub. And then all the way there, okay. Come on, switcher, redeem yourself. So 0.8 miles to go until we reach San Jose Diridon. Right, I'll save the usual YouTube shenanigans. If you'd enjoyed this stream, that is, hopefully if it's a success with this service, and maybe a reattempt at the other service that I miserably failed at, then yeah, make sure to hit the like button. And if you are tuning into one of my streams for the first time, either live or on playback, then I would very appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. And in terms of the next stream, which will be on Monday the 24th of October, that's tomorrow, we will be going to Germany, and I'm going to be doing some passenger activities on Rhine-Ruhr Austin. So I hope you could join me for that. There's a two-cat there and at the yard, or the depot I should say. There's a baby bullet train now, I presume waiting to depart. Slovac Ball Mapper, I've been on your channel since February, have you? Oh dear. Well, it's nice to have you around, that's for sure. Right, let's increase the speed. It'll be down to 20 soon, but let's get it up to at least around 20. Excuse me. Very soon we'll get an indication of which one we will be coupling up to. And I think we've got to pull it into the Seamoth yard, and I think we have to replace the lead locomotive. I imagine that's what we have to do. Can't quite remember if a two-cat locomotive does that, or we have to replace the front locomotive. We'll find out. Proceed at restricted speed, so we're able to go through the red signal. Right, let's couple up to the train, and it is indeed the one on the far side, or our far left. Right, this time I'm gonna make sure we couple up in the most realistic fashion as possible, so I don't screw it up. Whoa, let's stop nice and slowly. Let's take our time with this one. Don't want to make any mistakes and no braking issues. People are wrecking my view. Okie doke. Seems good. Let's put it in reverse. Let's get moving. So let's hope it moves. Yay! Wonderful. Let's get this failed train out of the way. It's got some grunt, this MP15DC. It moves this 6-car train just fine compared to the other service. I reckon I messed around with the brakes, or maybe because I approached so hard in terms of coupling up to that train, I must have messed the braking physics up a little bit. Anyway, we're facing the wrong way. And let's take a look at the switches. Oh, we're going this way. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. We're going there. Okay, that's fine. So the Seymour facility is just, well, now just under half a mile away. Stan, hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Just doing some switching with the Caltrain MP15DC. Just bringing a failed train into the Seymour yard after it presumably broke down at San Jose Diridon. Then I think what I have to do is replace the lead locomotive, but I think that may be a separate service altogether. I'll have a look when we finish. See what happens, eh? Well, we've got a speed limit of 10 miles an hour coming up. There we go. What's this game? This game is Train Sim World Freeze, Stan. It's essentially bringing, I suppose, Train Simulator into a new age, I suppose. It's a train game, essentially. Focuses mainly on England, Germany and the USA through different eras. Old, present day, pure freight operations, pure passenger, a mixture of both. We're on a Peninsula Corridor, which is in California. What am I doing? We need to uncouple, don't we? Uncouple 5 vehicles. This one. Okay. Apparently. We'll see. There we go. So what is it? The cab car that's failed? Well, that's a bit of a surprise. I thought it would be the 2-cat. Obviously not. Right, let's stop at Santa Clara North Lead once again. Whoa, going a bit too fast, and I'm facing the wrong way. Hey, getting covered in foam and bubbles. Speaking of bubbles, I think West Ham play on Monday against Bournemouth. Be an interesting match in the Premier League. And brake. There we go. Forward. There we go. Right, we have to stop at the Seamoth North Pocket Track. Where's that then? There. Right, let's get in the front view. Front camera. I was a bit late applying the horn and bell there, I do apologise. That's alright, Stan. Glad I could help. Yeah, the Caltrain MP15DC, it's very powerful. Certainly surprised me the way it just pulled away with the failed train from San Jose Diridong. I think it has a EMD 645 series power plant. I'm not sure how much horsepower it produces, but it's more than 1,000 horsepower, that's for sure. Maybe, I think, what are they, what's another version of this called? They have a SW1500, I presume that's the horsepower, so I'm guessing this MP15DC has 1,500 horsepower, which is quite a lot. Yeah, will do. I mean, the SW1500 and the MP15DC look fairly similar, and I'm not sure on the engine perspective or the power plant, maybe it's completely different, but well, the packaging is certainly similar, that's for sure. Oh, there's another switcher. Hello. There's some other services as well where you can use both of them together, which is quite cool. Let's release the brakes. Let's get going. Let's pull away. Oh. I thought I uncoupled. Thought I uncoupled. It needs a bit more power. There we go. Blimey, that sunlight is bright. I was going to use the sun visor, but no need. We're facing away from the sun. Typical California weather, eh? Hot and sunny. Of course, with the dynamic weather system enabled, it's clouded over quite a bit. Right, we have to stop at the Seamoth North Shop Lead. And our work is almost done. MP15DC has saved Caltrain's operations for today. Apart from preparing a special train. Which I will try again. I'm pretty sure I must have put the brake, the cut-off valve in the wrong position. Oh, we're going too fast. Ah, wrong brakes. Way. Right, reverse it to forward. Oops, service withdrawing from San Jose. Right, let's mess around with these switches. What are we coupling up to? Oh, it's another cab car, isn't it? Yeah. Is it another cab car? Yes, it is. Liam, Spurs in your neighbourhood, do you do anything? No, I don't, to be fair. Down the road I have a neighbour that has an old Porsche 911, albeit not beaten up. Nice and steady. Face the back. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oopsie daisy. Almost screwed it up then. There we go, reverse. Nearly bottled it. It's the Spursianness in me, I swear. Just trying to get the upper hand. Right, we have to stop at Santa Clara North Lead again, and then I presume we will couple up to the failed, or what was failed, consist of gallery coaches or cars. It's quite nice to do these operations on Peninsula Corridor, you know, these slow, steady kind of services. It's a nice change from the passenger stop-start kind of semi-fast speed services. It's nice now and again just to take a break, take a seat in the switcher and do some switching. There's a plane going overhead. I just managed to catch that. Right, let's brake. There we are. Right, front camera. Let's couple up to the 5 vehicles indicated. Which are them? Off we go. Bridging loans, financial services. It's ironic that it's right next to a bridge. Well placed. I was wondering what that bright light was. It wasn't the sun, it was the cab car. The cab car lights were on. Oh. Oh, we're going too fast. Perfect. A little bit of throttle. There we go. Right, let's uncouple the switcher. Its work is done, I think. Let's get out of that blazing light, shall we? I could use that. Oh, it doesn't make much of a difference. Right, we have to stop there. Whoop. Right in the middle of the train wash. We've got to go via the Seamoth refueling track. Okay. We're just going to go and park it, are we? We'll find out. It's pretty strange. I've noticed that the cab cars I've been moving around, they all have their front headlights on. And on bright too. Well, that shouldn't be the case. It should be dead, really. Those lights should be turned off. Very strange. Right, we've got to stop at the Seamoth South Storage Lead. Which is there. The entrance to the south section of Seamoth, or north section, depending where you're facing. I reckon we're just going to park it in one of those sidings there. Obviously the cab car needed replacing. I thought it was the 2CAT, a failed 2CAT that needed possibly replacing, but it turned out to be the cab car. That was something that took me a little bit by surprise. I'll have a sip of tea in a minute. Certainly a bit thirsty. There we are. Oh, we have to couple up to 6 vehicles. Ooh, that's a surprise. Ooh, the stream's getting more and more surprising. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Alright, I didn't realise we had to do that. Why, may I ask? What do we have to couple up to this time? Have a failed train again. Okay. Whoa, we're going way too fast. Just thinking, Maybe the 2-cat failed after all, so the 2-cat and the cab car must have failed then. Because we're not going to bring it into San Jose Dirodon, are we? Or are we? Don't think so. There we go. Oh, we do have to uncouple the 2-cat. Oh. Okay. Right, turn around. I imagine that's going to be the replacement 2-cat. Check the switches again just to be sure. All tickety-boo. Ah, lovely. Mad Max has won the American Grand Prix in Texas. I watched the start of the race. Obviously I didn't watch the end of it. Hopefully Haas did well in the race. Hopefully Haas got points on their home race, because I like Haas. They're a good bunch of people. Let's have a look. Where did they finish? Please say they finished in the top 10, or one of them did. Yay, they did. Oh, fantastic. Magnussen got a point. 2 points, in fact. Oh, well done. That's good. Very good. That's good. Very nice. Oh, we're going a bit too fast. Me busy looking at the results. Well, I should be concentrating. Right, we've got to stop at Seamov Track 5S. That's not right, is it? No, it's not. I'm doing this one-handed because I have a T in my left hand and a controller in my right hand. What do we need? Rear camera this time. Another train coming in to San Jose. Ah, lovely. Well, putting the cup down and focus. Let's get this locomotive out of the way. Liam, I was too entertained by the MotoGP race. Goes to the final race in 2 weeks' time, and watching Arsenal women, men and women win. Yeah, the MotoGP was interesting. I caught the highlights in Malaysia, and it was an interesting race. I don't follow motorbike racing that often, but when it appears on YouTube's home button, then I'll give it a watch now and again. Sad Arsenal picked up a point against Southampton. It was better than a win, I suppose, compared to Spurs, which miserably lost at home to Newcastle today. Terrible performance. Hope for a better result in the Champions League on Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the 2 days. That should do it. Right. Let's uncouple from this 2-cat. And let's go and couple up to the other one. The baby bullet, the MP15DC-3C. Wonderful locomotive to drive. I strongly recommend you get that. I mean, I think I would recommend getting the switcher for baby bullet and Peninsula Corridor as well. It's one of the more better North American routes in the game. Up there with the likes of New York's Harlem Line, Cajon Pass as well. You know, when Dovetail actually get, you know, some things right, it's, you know, puts a smile on your face. The problem is Dovetail or some of the other third-party developers, they just lack consistency and quality. And that's not just on North American routes, it's some German routes and some UK routes as well. Hey ho, that's the way gaming goes. Some are good, some are not so good. Right, what do we need to do now? Stop at Seymour track 3S this time. One's right. Yes, it is. That one is not. Oh, we're not coupling up at all. Okay. Well, our day is done. Wow. This switcher's work is finished. For now. There is more to do. I have a funny feeling there will be a service where we have to pick up that 2-cat, second one on the right, and couple it up to the gallery coaches. Unless you have to conduct that yourself in the 2-cat. In the right track, aren't I? Yes, I am. Hey! At least I got one service done. Got a gold as well. 7 minutes that took me. Let's return to the main menu. Let's go Peninsula Corridor, MP15. So that was one we did. Rescued a failed train, swap the lead locomotive on a failed train. Ah, yeah, we'll do that one. Slovak Ball Mapper, what's your favourite music? Well, favourite type of music, I'm a bit of I like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and some of the more recent music as well. That kind of thing. I like a bit of rock now and again. Oh, we're in this one. Okay, we are indeed in the 2-cat. Reverse it in. Cage lights. Front number lights to on. No need to do the HEP because we're not coupled up to anything. No need to do alerter. I will do that. Oh. Put the headlights on to bright to alert others around, but this 2-cat is operational. Yep, seems all good to me. Ooh. There we go, that's better. I was going to say, surely this one isn't going to go wrong. Just double checking, yep. And that's all good, I know it is. Right, we need to stop at the Seamouth South storage lead. And then we will couple up to the gallery coaches and then pull it into San Jose Dirodom. A Slovak Ball Mapper, I like funk music. Oh, very nice too. Yeah, some decent music. Sadly, I'm not allowed to say what any particular artists or songs, because if I say that, this stream will get demonetized, and I don't want that. Independent brake. And on the brakes. Let's get out the locomotive. Let's conduct this coupling up procedure from the rear camera. Whoa, nearly screwed myself up there. Forgot to check the switches. Thankfully managed to change them just in time. There's one of the switches. I'll be using that again shortly for my second attempt of preparing the special train. I'm pretty confident that is completable. In the cab. Just wait for the brakes to do their thing. Lead or dead. Cutting valves in, yes. Better turn on the HEP. There we are. Now, what's happening this time? There we go. Right, let's head off to San Jose. Well, San Jose Duodon, more specifically. This failed train is now back in service. Rock and roll. Boy, oh boy, this stream has been full of surprises. Some good and some not so good. A few teething troubles, but we're fighting our way through. All we need to do is a second attempt on constructing the special train, which I think the special train was to celebrate Martin Luther King's anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Something along those lines. It's definitely something to do with Martin Luther King. Which platform? That platform there. Right out of the way. Tractor Free Fresh Spurs, can I add you on my friends list for PlayStation 5? Yeah, you can. The only caveat to that is if you're asking for like online gaming and all that kind of thing, don't expect that, because I don't really game much online. Simple as that. I have PlayStation Plus and all that kind of stuff, but I don't usually have time to play multiplayer on some games or X, Y, and Z. So yeah, you can add me. Just don't expect much from me. Just pulling up into the platform. Roughly, have to stop here, I think. Or maybe it's a lot further down than I thought. Oh yeah, of course it is further down, because it says we have 200 yards to go. Silly me. Oh, there's a piece of track that I've never seen before. This obviously is not a playable service, hence why the destination boards are saying welcome to San Jose Diridon on this platform. Well, at least that's what I could see. Yeah. AI will take over this service and trundle off out of the map. On the brakes. There we are. That took me just under 12 minutes. Silver this time. Fair enough. It's better than a bronze, I'll take it. Right, let's return to the main menu and try this special train again. Prepare the special train. I'm determined to get this done. Okay. Rear headlights, front headlights to dim. Come on, little cow train switcher. Now's your time to redeem yourself. Passenger. There we go. Fuses, number lights to on. Right, let's take a look at these switches, sort them out. Right, so we have to stop at Santa Clara North Lead for the, what, 100th time today? And then we pull forward into which one? That one, I think. Or that one. I don't know. My brain's gone to sleep. Independent brake. Might be a wise thing to do. We'll also be drifting away from Seamoth. Right, stop there. Let's couple up. To the 6 train configuration. So we're basically getting 2 passenger trains and we're connecting them together with I think two cats leading the way. So it's essentially one cab car, I think, what, 10 or so coaches, or 9 or so coaches, and then two cats, double-headed. Right, automatic brake. I did put the gauge lights, yes I did. Put them on to 100%. Right, we'll do like I did with the special train, take me time, do it in a professional manner. Usually I just slam into them and hope for the best. Not today. Need to get it right. Nice and steady. There we are. Right, let's uncouple the first two cat. Wait for a moment. Put it into reverse. And apply some power. Let's hope it moves. Yes! Wonderful. Rock and roll. Right, let's stop at Santa Clara North Lead. Now we can get this train formed up. Very pleased. Slovak ball mapper, what's your favourite country flag? I don't really have a favourite country flag. I presume my favourite country flag would have to be, well, the country I was born in, the United Kingdom. I don't really have a favourite flag, in all honesty. It's not every day after I get time to think about all the flags of the world and think, oh, I like that flag. If it was the World Cup, I suppose the second team I usually would back is the Netherlands. In the 2014 World Cup, I backed the Netherlands. I remember I watched first game against Spain when they won 5-1. Me and my mum and were very pleased, you know, just to see some action in the World Cup. And we thought, oh, we'll back them. Sadly, they didn't win it. They only got as far as the semi-finals, I think. And the Netherlands, they qualified for this year's World Cup. I'm not sure what group they are in, but I think it's a pretty challenging group. On the brakes. There we are. Right, front camera all the way out here. Right, let's couple up to the next set of gallery coaches. That's fine, that is not. Coupling up to them. Whoa, going a bit too fast. Wee bit too fast. I suppose it's like 12 coaches, I think. Must be. No, it must be 10 now. 10 coaches and two cats. Once again, this service is in pristine conditions. Nice sunny start to the day. Sadly, in the UK, in real life, it's been an absolute miserable day. It's been a bit of a miserable weekend, really, weather-wise. Not been good at all. It's quite mild, but certainly on the rainy side. Right, let's couple up. There we are. Uncouple 11 vehicles. Would that be us? It must be this one. No? Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's us. There we go. Again, the cab car's lights is turned on. That shouldn't be on. Right. Let's stop at the Seymour South Storage Lead. I'll have to put a complaint on the forums of cab cars' headlights being on when they shouldn't be. When they're in service, yeah, of course they can, or whether they're an empty stock move going in and out of the Seymour yard, yeah, of course they could be turned on, but once they're in the yard and, you know, switched off, they shouldn't be turned on. So I'll put a little complaint on the forums. So there's a few things that still need to be cleaned up as far as bugs are concerned. I remember last week I tried to do a stream on Peninsula Corridor, and I think the game crashed like twice when doing a service, which was a bit frustrating. Oops, I used the wrong brake mode there. Oopsie daisy. Let's move the reverser into the forward position. Yeah, but despite those bugs, the route is still better than what it was the last time I played it, that's for sure. With the updated sky textures, dynamic weather, PIS systems installed on the platforms, better track rendering, I think greater draw distances. So it's nice that this route has been brought up to those kind of late-ish Train Sim World 2 standards, but there's more to be done, unfortunately. But I still recommend picking up this switch over Baby Bullet and Peninsula Corridor. There's a train withdrawing from the yard. And we're following it too. Huh. Chasing the train. Come back, come back. So right, we have to go via the Seymour Track 8. Excuse me. And I presume we're going to pick up that 2CAT and couple it onto the train we've just constructed. Because there's already a 2CAT at the end, and indeed there is. Right, we have to stop at the Seymour South Storage Lead. We'll have to wait until this train in front of us has left the yard completely, because I think there'll be a red signal. Well, maybe not. There is a red signal, but I don't think it will impede our progress. God, I don't know how long this stream's been going on for. Feels like a long time. Just over an hour and 20 minutes. Not too bad. I've certainly done far longer streams, for sure. Whoa! That train has stopped right in front of us. Don't want to couple up to that. Why is this stopped? What's it waiting for? Clearance on the track? On the main line, maybe? There's no train departing. Maybe a train coming in. Oh yeah, there is. There's another train. There's a baby bullet. Early morning service. Yeah, but just the detailing is just incredible on this switcher. Nice bit of weathering. See it look not completely squeaky clean. Bits of the logo starting to peel off. It's just such a beautifully made locomotive. You've got the numbers here, 503 and you've got 504 back in the Seamoth yard. You can climb this ladder as well. There's your number lights there. Can you open the power unit? See inside the power unit? I don't think you can. No, you can't. Oh, engine water. No, I don't think so. Even just the detail on this mesh looks pretty good. The lights, they're okay. Are the lights even on? The lights are on, aren't they? They look a bit too white for my colour, for my liking. More goldy-ish colour would have been better. And best of all, the bell actually works. It was good timing because we can now move forward again. Even the cab weathering in here, the textures are just very nice. Right, let's couple up to the Toucan. First of all, I need to check the switches. One was not right, the rest were alright. So let's go. Tractor free thrasher. I've had a few issues with Cajon Pass, game crashing when changing view, missing wagons. Takes time to load up the consistables or issues with the horn continuously. Yeah, I've had the problem of the horn continuously sounding. It sounds like a ghost. I think that was actually the first issue that cropped. What route was it that issue cropped up on, other than Cajon Pass? I think it was this Peninsula Corridor with the Union Pacific for GP38-2. Now, whilst the 38-2's horn has been fixed on Peninsula Corridor, sadly that problem has risen again. This time with the Cajon Pass locomotives. I'm not sure if it's replicated on the SD40-2, but certainly on the SD, what was it, ES44C4, I certainly encountered that horn problem, which was irritating. So yeah, tip for now, just don't use the horn as much, if at all. Right, that's us coupled up to the 2-cat. Oh, we're now going backwards. Need to go forwards. Right, let's head off to the Seamoth South storage lead. Our work will be almost done. Just stick this 2-cat on the front of the special train, and then I think we just bring the switcher back to its original position in the maintenance facility. Well, that's the plan. Anything can happen. Never know, the game could crash. I wonder if the fans work in here. I imagine they do. I don't think I'll need it in this part of the world. Maybe in the UK in the winter time, but I don't think you need the fans on or heating for in California in the winter time. I wonder if you can turn the fans on. How do you do that then? Just gonna mess around. It's over here, isn't it? There's a heater. High heat. A blower only. Nope. You can hear it make a noise, that's for sure. There's another one here. An auxiliary sidewall heater. Makes a noise, I think. Oh. It's probably in the fuse cabinet. Anyway, we need to get this locomotive coupled up. And what am I doing? What's the point facing the back when there's a 2-cat in front of me? Let's get in the rear camera. Let's check the switches. I suppose that might be a wise thing to do. There's one. Yeah, I'm not sure as well, Tractor Free Thrasher. Every time, well, any game crashes, I always send the report off to PlayStation, whether Dovetail or the maker of the game or PlayStation themselves look at it. I've no idea. Someone will look at it, that's for sure. Just don't know who and of what organisation. Oh, did we couple up? Oh, we're very close. I don't think we did. Let's take a run at it. Let's go forward. Put it back to reverse. There we go. Right. Let's uncouple. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Back in the chair. Right, our work is done. Let's bring the switcher into its little home for wee rest. Definitely need some rest. Oh, going too fast. Oops, I'm all over the place. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Let's try that again. Something just popped up on my phone that I had to have a look at quickly. I should turn my notifications off my phone to do not ignore, or ignore notifications, or whatever it's called. Right. Where do you have to go? The Seamoth lead box track. Quite a name. Imagine it's down here. I'm just guessing, of course. Oh yeah, there. Oh, there. Okay, nice and easy. Well, it's been hella fun with this switcher. If you haven't got it, go and get it. It's a joy to use. Brings some variation to Peninsula Corridor. And it's a nice change of pace. Nice change of scenery as well, to do some quite long activities in the Seamoth facility. There we are. Managed to get it done. Second time asking, but we got a gold. Excellent. Took me just over 26 minutes. And there we are. Well, there we are. That concludes the stream, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages. Some switching fun on Peninsula Corridor with the Caltrain MP15DC switcher. I really enjoyed that. Few challenges, but I managed to overcome them. So yeah, if you'd enjoyed this stream, make sure to hit the like button, and if you are watching either live or on playback for the first time, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel for more Train Sim World content from me. The next stream will be tomorrow on Monday the 24th of October 2022, but this time I'll be taking the trip to Germany, where I will be playing on this route, Rhein-Ruhr-Osten. So change of pace, we're doing some passenger S-Bahn activities, so I hope you could join me for then. So I'll just like to say thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Take care.